Happy Force Friday, everyone. Happy Force Friday. So all of you probably have all your Star Wars toy collection right now. You know, that's all cool and everything, right? Yeah, now we finally get to review the good ones. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This is it. This is the first Star Wars movie to ever come out, and then we got the prequels and all that kind of stuff, which really downgraded the series. And I have reviewed all three of them. If you want to check them out on my channel. All three of them are on my channel. But now we are here today. I have just got done watching Star Wars Episode 4 on Blu-ray High Definition. Last month I recently bought the complete saga now, so I can start reviewing these movies as quick as I can early in the month. And to this month we're talking about Episode 4. And I just want to let you know, guys, Star Wars is one of my favorite franchises ever. I love Star Wars. I own a Star Wars poster of the first original movie, which I'm about to review, as you can tell as you're seeing the poster right now, I hope so. Either way, it's an awesome poster. It's right over my room, and it's amazing. I love that poster. I'm looking at it right now. I love that poster. Luke, Leia, Han Solo, oh goodness. But before we get started with the actual review itself, I really want to delve deep into Star Wars. I love the original trilogy. The original trilogy is a superb trilogy. I mean, all of them are really good. All of them, all three of them are amazing. So when I went and bought the complete saga, I was like, yes, I'm finally gonna own the Star Wars saga on Blu-ray. Yeah, it does contain the prequels and all. I can watch them though, which I did and reviewed them. And now we're in Episode 4. I love this thing. There's so much special features and all that kind of stuff. I'm such a huge fan though. I bought a little Yoda thing. Look at that. That is awesome. I don't like the cape. I don't like how long it is. But I have a Yoda. I didn't break him. Oh, I got scared. I have a Yoda. It's so freaking cool. It's above my Blu-rays. And I actually do own the original VHS Star Wars trilogy with all three of them. Yeah, it's in the best condition, whatever, but I had to find this in one of my old closets or whatever. But look at it. It's the original Star Wars trilogy. I need to watch this again. I need to pull out my VH tape thing. I don't even know what it's called. VCR? Yeah, that's what it's called. And I need to watch Episode 4 and everything. But this movie's amazing. I love this movie. It's awesome. But we haven't got to my favorite one, which will be next month. So there you have it. There's a lot of stuff I just showed you, how much I love Star Wars, how much I'm excited for The Force Awakens, which we still haven't got an official trailer, and I'm hoping they release one soon because I really want to see some new footage. Well, not really. I don't know. I'm so nervous. So let's talk about the beginning and a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Let's begin with Star Wars. By the way, this review will contain spoilers. So this movie is about Luke Skywalker, who lives on Tatooine, a desert planet, which pretty much is filled with crap and nothing really that good, until he finds this old man in the mountains, which is Obi-Wan. So when he finds Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan tells him, he's like, hey, are you Luke Skywalker? He's like, yeah. He's like, I've been watching you over these past years, and I knew your father, and Darth Vader killed him, and now he was a Jedi, so you should become a Jedi. So now Luke's gonna be a Jedi. I love the scene where he's in that room with Obi-Wan. He's explaining the story to him, and he's messing with the lightsaber and everything. I'm like, it's so cool to see the evolution of Luke Skywalker, what he turns into, the Return of the Jedi. I love seeing that kind of stuff. So that's happening on Tatooine, but the very first scene actually is C-3PO and R2-D2, who are some of the best robot characters you'll ever see in movie history, and they pretty much get a message from Princess Leia to go down to Tatooine, find someone, and pretty much tell them, hey, come and find me, come and save me, Obi-Wan, pretty much. And so they have to get off this ship, and they have to get to Tatooine and tell Obi-Wan, hey, Princess Leia needs your help. Layla, I can't say her name. That's such a generic storyline. Now thinking about it, save the princess. Wow, that's a really good storyline, especially for Star Wars. So now they must need a ship. They need a ship. They need to get up into space to save her. And who do they go? They go to a bar and they try to find a ship pilot. And my gosh, when they walk in this bar, it is completely smoky up. It is completely alien bar town, in my opinion. I love it. I love the practical effects they use. I love the old special effects. I like seeing that. I love it. The Blu-ray, it sounds great. So then we meet one of the best characters in movie history, and that is Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Han Solo is the captain of the Millennium Falcon, which is the best ship ever, in my opinion. He is a complete bad A. He's a scavenger. He doesn't care about you. He cares about the money, and that's all he cares about, and he's going after the money. And when he asks him, he's like, will you pay me? He's like, sure. He's like, alright, I'll do it. I don't care about your revolution. I just want the money. He literally says that, and that is complete bad A. And then we meet Chewie. I call him Chewie. That's Chewbacca. Chewbacca, that's his little associate. And my gosh, the relationship between Chewbacca and Han Solo is amazing. That's some of the best chemistry in movie history ever. So is R2-D2 and C-3PO, by the way. Those are great chemistry. So then when Han Solo kills a guy with a little laser, like, bing, and it hits him in the face or whatever, and it's pretty cool scene and everything. And so they all come together, get in the Millennium Falcon, and they blast off into space, and they're gonna go save the princess. So Luke is starting to learn more about the Force. Obi-Wan is teaching him. We get to see some cool, epic spaceship stuff, and you can tell that's a little tiny little ship and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool in my opinion. It's awesome. And they get to Darth Vader's ship, and now they're gonna save the princess. So they dress up as clones, they get in their suits, and they start running around. They gotta look for her, and then they find her, and then there's a battle sequence. The battle sequence is amazing. I love the sound effects, like bing, 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 and all that kind of stuff is awesome. It's great. It's action-packed, and Darth Vader is mad. He's like, oh, they're in my shipper. And so they're in there, they get her, they get Layla, and they get stuck in this pit thing, and it's like the walls are coming together, whatever, and R2-D2 has to save the day. That's an intense scene. That's great intensity built. That's great tension, in my opinion. And so everything's going okay. They got the princess. Yeah, there's some battle and everything. And then they're outside. They're out into the the thing. They're gonna get the Millennium Falcon. They're gonna blast off pretty much. And then they find out about the Death Stars being built. The big planet. It's literally a planet. You could say it's built like a planet, but it's really not a planet. It's the Death Star. This Death Star is literally blowing up planets. It's that big. It's huge, and it is deadly. The Death Star is one of the best menacing ships ever in movie history. This movie literally holds this movie history stuff in movie. Like, that is amazing. So then Obi-Wan fights Darth Vader with his lightsaber. The very first lightsaber battle we actually see. And it's pretty amazing. I love that. And I actually noticed this a couple weeks ago when I actually did watch the trilogy on Blu-ray. I noticed in all the trilogy, there's only like one big, like, battle between lightsaber and lightsaber. Like, this movie, it's Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. The next movie, it's, well, I'll wait till that. But if you guys actually look, there's only like one lightsaber battle each movie. Yeah, in Return of the Jedi, he does use lightsaber a lot more, but like a big battle, there's always only one battle. In this movie, it's this battle. It's Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan. And they battle out, and then Obi-Wan pretty much gives up, you could say, and then Darth Vader just cuts his head off. And Obi-Wan's dead, and it's all sad and everything. And Luke and Han and Layla and Chewbacca and R2-D2 and C-3PO, they all get the hell out of there, and they go. Then they meet up with the Rebellion people. Now these people, they're gonna team up together and pretty much defeat the Death Star. They're gonna blow it up. That's their plan. They come together to blow up the Death Star. And I love how they're planning it. They're doing it. It's alright. And Han Solo, he actually leaves. He's like, no, my job's done. I'm going. I don't want to die. And so Han Solo and Chewie leave, whatever. And Luke's actually going to be in a starfighter. Him and his little friend and everything. And I do like how in the special edition, though, that it does show Luke talk to his friend. Like in the original VHS or whatever you want to, the original movie, you don't see that scene with Luke and his friend. That scene in the special edition actually does add on to like some stuff, whatever. And so Han Solo's gonna leave and go pay money to Jabba the Hutt, which we're not gonna talk about him until the Return of the Jedi. Not talking about him, man. We're not gonna talk about him. The special edition scene did not happen. We're not talking about Jabba the Hutt until Return of the Jedi. That is it. Done. There's a reason why I skipped the scene with Han Solo and Jabba the Hutt. Not talking about that. We're waiting to Return of the Jedi. So Luke's getting his starship fighter, and they blast out into space, and there's this big epic battle, whatever, and Darth Vader actually gets in a ship, and he actually goes out there, and he's like, pew, 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 pew. And Darth Vader is menacing. He's the best movie villain in ever movie history. I love Darth Vader. I love the mask. I love the menacing look. Everything's great about him. And he's actually in a ship shooting at whatever, and he feels the Force, and Luke, he's like, the Force is strong, whatever. And he's like talking to, he's like, he can't really tell, but Luke can tell there's a big, like, the Force is strong, whatever. And so they're going down this big lane into the Death Star, and there's like this little tiny hole, and they have to get one little shot in there to blow up the Death Star. Star, and my gosh, the tension is built. He's destroying all the ships, Darth Vader's killing them all and everything, and Luke's in a starfighter, he's like, bing, and bing, and goes in the hole, and he lifts up, and ba-boom! The Death Star is destroyed. But Darth Vader lives. Yeah, Darth Vader lives. And that is the reason why there was a sequel, because Darth Vader pretty much lived. And so now Luke goes back to the planet. They're celebrating. They just defeated the Death Star. They saved the planets. They saved everyone. They saved the day. The Death Star is destroyed. Only one little problem there. Only one little problem. Darth Vader's still alive. Yes, he's alive. And that's how it ends. It pretty much ends with Darth Vader leaving. You don't see him. He is alive, and that's all we know. And so they go back to the planet. Everyone's having a great time, whatever, and they join the rebellion, and pretty much the rebellion against the Empire is beginning, and then the movie ends. So that's how the basic movie goes. I did skip a lot of stuff. I am apologizing for that, but I don't want to make a 20-minute video because I'll be talking about every single scene in this movie. But that is the basic storyline of this movie. That's what basically happens in this movie. But my gosh, this movie's amazing. Honestly to gosh, this is one of my favorite Star Wars. This is right up next to Empire Strikes Back. I might actually watch this more than Return of the Jedi because I love the beginning of Star Wars. I love seeing the beginning of Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo. I love these characters, and all these characters come together for the first time. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm a cliche person. I really do like Empire Strikes Back better, but we'll get to that next month, unfortunately. Either way, though, this movie's amazing. It still holds up today. If I can advise anyone, buy the Blu-ray for Star Wars A New Hope. It's amazing. The sound effects are amazing. The special effects might not look 100% amazing, but as its time, it's changed movie special effects, and today it still looks really good. I believe if you watch the beginning of this video, and after everything I've said, I believe you can guess the rating. This movie gets a complete A+. This movie is amazing, and that's why it gets an A. A stands for amazing. This movie is amazing. This movie is awesome. I love the very first Star Wars movie. It's great, and I always love watching it, and I might actually just watch it tomorrow, pull out a VCR and watch that freaking... I might actually do it. I might actually watch the whole trilogy on my VCR tape, if I can find one. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Star Wars review. I'm glad we're finally getting to the good ones. Next month, I will be reviewing The Empire Strikes Back, which is going to be an amazing review. I cannot wait to talk about Empire Strikes Back. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a comment down below. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? If your favorite Star Wars movie is one of the prequels, go right ahead. But my favorite is gonna be next month's movie, Empire Strikes Back. Can't wait. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.